Hey guys, what is up? My name is Megan and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe, and welcome to a weekend vlog. We are in the midst of the Everbloom Academy Read-A-THON, which I am currently hosting. I'm currently on sprints, and I just filmed a couple videos and I was like, it's the perfect time to start a vlog. But I do have a hauls because I talk so much when I film my videos, it burns my throat. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the readathon if you have been taking part. I have been having the time of my life hosting this, and although it's fallen into like one of the busiest times I've had all year, I have no regrets hosting this readathon. I do think I wish I could do a little bit more, but I do have to remind myself I do have a full-time job. So with all that being said, my reading plans for the weekend are as follows. I need to take this out of my mouth. So, two main priorities for this weekend are to finish Skandar and the Phantom Writer by A.F. Stedman, which is the second book in the Skandar series. I have a little less than 3 hours of the audiobook, I think. I'm not a professional. I should have looked at that before. Why are my titles not? Okay. Let's see. I have 2 hours and 50 minutes left of this, which not bad at all. Loving this, and I am obviously prepping myself for my review of Skandar 2, and prepping myself for Skandar 3. So that is a priority for the weekend, and the other priority, without making everything fall, is Words of Radiance Part 2 by Brandon Sanderson. I am not saying I'm going to read all of this weekend because it is like 560 pages, but I do need to get a move on, especially the first 7 chapters. I need to read chapters 51 to 58, which is the before the interludes. I don't know how long that is. 98 pages. That's not too bad. That is frightening. Why are the chapters so small? And apparently shit's gonna hit the fan. I need to get to chapter 58 because that's where my friends stop, and I need to get a move on. So we're gonna play catch up today, especially with this, but also with this I might transition between the books. I don't know how I'm gonna split my time, and then once that is done, I'm gonna start filming my vlog for Amari and the Despicable Wonders, but that's gonna be a vlog on its own. So those are the plans for the weekend. A lot of fantasy. I will say I'm kind of missing my romance. I might need to dabble into romance somehow, sometime this month. But yeah, I'm really excited about both of these. Also, I am wearing my Reading Retreat t-shirt from Book Babe Designs, and I am obsessed with it, so I needed to share. But the 2 videos I filmed were my book club picks for October, November, and December, and my Candyland TBR and my Bookathon TBR, so I'm doing readathons 2 months in a row. But it's not as bad when I'm not the one hosting them, like the next readathon. And then in November, we're gonna do a catch-up of Everbloom. If ever you're not done, don't stress, it will be coming back in November. So those are the updates for now. I'm gonna bring my laptop outside and go just sit outside in a reading chair. I think what I'm gonna do first is a little bit of this. So I gotta prep. I am all decked out in blue today. Prep the headphones, which oddly match the t-shirt, and immerse myself in Words of Radiance. Well, let's do it, folks. Hello. I have a halls in my mouth again, but it's been a couple hours, I think, since I last updated you. I already have some updates because some exciting things have happened. Also, still sprinting, still having the time of my life. So, first thing, I have read 3 chapters. Yes, 3 chapters of Words of Radiance, so I'm now on chapter 54, halfway through my goal for now, and so many things are happening, and I am stressing because people, and by people I mean literally everybody I think involved in this story, have been putting themselves in dangerous situations, and I'm like, I know it's like all part of a bigger plan and everybody has their reasons as to why they are choosing to do such stupid things, but I am worried for my babies, especially and forever and always. Shalon is my main priority here. I am a Shalon lover since chapter 1. Haters will hate Shalon, I am aware of that, but I love her. And Kaladin, and it is a surprising plot twist, I now love Adolin. Oh, this hurts me because I was the biggest Adolin hater for such a long time, but he is also putting himself in very risky situations, and I have no idea where it's going. And my friend who I'm talking to about this book is not helping at all with my stress, and it's just like they keep doing things and I'm like, where the hell are we going? Like, this is the start of a like 560 page book, which is only the second book in a series. Like, why is chaos so intense right now? And like, why are the stakes so high when we have like so many books to go? I am so confused. I feel like everyone's gonna die, but then they can't all die. Like, some of them can die, but not all of them. But realistically, who do I want to die? No one. I used to be okay with Dalinar and Adolin dying, but now I'm not. So anyways, those are the fantastic updates on Words of Radiance Part 2. My feelings are hurt, but listen, folks. I was gifted 2 books by a subscriber, or I hate that word, by a friend. She is my friend. As a little like congratulations for hosting your first read-a-thon and an early 2K gift. I opened them live because she was there. Listen, when I tell you, I have been having the worst week. Like, everybody around me knows this. I've been struggling with like symptoms of burnout, and I have been a sad sack, and I have just been struggling. And then Sarah, who is the person I'm talking about, with all her kindness, decided to send me 2 books. And it just, you know, you never need to send me anything, like, really. But it just healed my heart in a way of like someone going out of their way, thinking about me, sending me something. Just, I am grateful. So let me show you. So, the first book she got me is Misadventures in Ghost Hunting. I talked about this on my fall TBR, said I was super interested in it, but I hadn't gotten it yet, and it was on my wish list, and she ordered it for me. And this is about a young girl named Emma Wong who is struggling to tell her parents a lot of things. 1, she got a D on her math test. 2, she sees ghosts. And again, I'm referring to this a lot, but I put up a calendar with my ideas for stuff I want to do in October. I can't talk. One of them is reading spooky middle grade books. This is gonna get read in October, you best believe it. So I have the little note here that I put safely in my book that we're obviously gonna washi tape to it. And the other book she got me, which, like, bless her, 1 was already more than enough. She got me The Liars Society by Alison Gerber. This was pitched as a middle grade inheritance games. It is a middle grade mystery, and it's just over 200 pages. The font in this is big, and it's so satisfying for my eyes. Also, I'm sorry, the sun, wherever I am in my house, it's everywhere. But I was so excited for this, and I actually learned about this book through Sarah because she ever so kindly had put together a spreadsheet with middle grade books that fulfilled every prompt for the Everbloom Read-A-THON, and this was one of them. And I was like, I am so intrigued by this. I immediately put it on my TBR, especially when I saw it's like a middle grade inheritance games, and I just saw before that there's a 1 on there, so it's the first book in a series, which is exciting. So again, and I know I told you live, I DM'd you on Instagram, but thank you so much, Sarah, for this gift. It is so kind and wonderful of you to have thought of me, and I am forever grateful for the friendships I make here, because I do consider Sarah a good friend. Like, we do message on Instagram, and I think it's really fun to have people in my corner like that, and just like getting to know people and have people be there for me. And it's just, I'm so happy for the community I have built. So with that being said, I have washi tape that I selected. I have 3 little washi tapes that I think could fit the vibe so that I can stick her notes in. The first one I have is from Little Inklings Design, and it's just like fall. It's so hard to show washi tape. Fall washi tape. Then from Eleanor Rose, which I love her stuff, like this, is some woodland washi tape. Or I could go with Peach and Mimi washi tape that is like Wizarding School inspired. And they're all cute, and they just, words are difficult. I am so blessed. You know what? I think we're gonna go with the woodland. So let's stick those notes in those books. Good morning, happy Sunday. Is this the first update in my new car? I love my new car. If you didn't know, I got rid of my Toyota Yaris. That was a 2008 with almost 300,000 kilometers on it, and I upgraded to a 2020 Toyota Prius and Prius Prime, and I love my baby, and now I can just like plug in my phone and listen to music or audiobooks. But just a little morning car update. It's 8:02 a.m. and I am going out for the weekly grocery shopping weekly grocery shop. I have my list. We are going to Walmart and Maxi because I am balling on a budget. My car is fully charged, so no gas cost for this grocery trip. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make it quick because honestly, I am usually more in the mood to go grocery shop. I am not in the mood to grocery shop at all this morning. So I just kind of want to get it over with because I feel underprepared. Usually my lists are made ahead of time. We have a chat, but it's kind of all up in the air, and I just kind of put things on the list that I know we'll need, but I'm sure I'm gonna forget things, and I'm sorry for the terrible lighting. But yeah, I didn't really read much more yesterday because I edited my 3 videos, one for today, one for Tuesday, and one for Thursday. And I went out to dinner because I've been asking to go out to dinner to my favorite like rotisserie place near our house. Remind me to never go out to dinner again. Both myself and my partner felt like shit like 5 minutes after getting there. Like, I could have left the restaurant. I don't know, I was just so exhausted all of a sudden, and there was people everywhere. It was like everybody and their mom's birthday. Oh my god, this is so annoying. So yeah, but we had pizzagetti and we have leftovers. So I have leftover mac and cheese, leftover pizza, and spaghetti are really bad for you leftovers, but I'm gonna eat them happily. So let's go grocery shopping. The reward after is probably taking my dog to the beach. She really wanted to go out. She was like crying because she thought she was leaving with me, and I was like, bestie, I'd bring you if I could, but I literally cannot bring you grocery shopping. Which sucks, but you know. Hello friends, it's been 5 days since my last update and you can clearly see by my now very chipped nail polish that time has passed. It is Friday morning. It's a work from home day, which is why I can, be in a hoodie and pajama pants. That is the vibe of the day. I last updated you, I filmed clips, I can't talk, clips when I went to the beach. And then I had another week of work, which, judging by my face, you might know did not go well. And I've talked about it a little bit, and I think it's important to talk about because I believe we should discuss mental health freely and it should be not a taboo topic. I am still coping with the symptoms of burnout, but it's getting to a point where it's like I cry a lot every day. So there may or may not be a visit to a professional soon if I can't manage myself. We shall see where it goes. But I wanted to wrap it up and update you guys one last time before I close out the vlog, because I'm starting the 24-hour readathon later this evening. But first things first, words of Radiance. I got 100 and some pages in. I am further than that. I just forgot to change my bookmark because I was listening to the audio. The chapters right before the epilogue, what am I saying? The interlude, so 56, 57, and 58. I have no words. I was shooketh to a core about what I was reading and what is happening, and I just couldn't believe the immensity of the situation I was reading, and it's right in the middle of a book. I was staring. I was just listening to the audio in fear. That was my reenactment of what you missed. That was amazing. I am so worried, but so invested. Obviously, it was the end of part 3 of Words of Radiance, and now we're doing the epilogue. Why do I keep calling them epilogues? Interludes, whatever they're called. Usually I don't like them, but the one with Lift right now is really, really interesting because we were following kind of like a child, and her perspective is both hilarious and it makes a lot of sense to me. It feels very real to how a child would perceive things, and you get to learn about the world and about her, and it's just a really, really cool one. And so far so good. I need to get back on this bandwagon as soon as the 24-hour readathon is over to make more progress, because this is a buddy read. So those were the updates for the reading, but I thought I'd share also with you guys a little bit of a book haul before we close this out, because I got some books in the mail this week. So let me show you. First one is Sea Witch by Skye McKenna, which is the 3rd book in the Hedge Witch series. I don't know what the actual name of the series is, but I think it's just the Hedge Witch series. And I am most excited to get to this one because it has water elements, and if you've been here before, you know there are some of my favorite things in books, and I love the spines of these books. This one is so pretty. It's pretty chunky. This book is 430 pages long, which for a middle grade I think is a little bit of a longer book. Also, can't for the life of me find the audiobooks for these, which is inconvenient because I usually love listening to middle grade audiobooks, and these I think would have been fantastic. So if ever you know of a place where they are, let me know, because I looked on BookBeat, I looked on Audible Canada, I looked on Libro, I believe, and maybe there's just none, but alas. Then I did get my Fairy Loot book, which will be part of my next special edition haul, but it is The Gods Below by Andrea Stewart. I've been wanting to read a book by this author. Obviously it's more like adult fantasy, so I don't read it often, but it's an intriguing one, and just like the art. My favorite thing is the reversible dust jacket, which I'll show you guys in that special edition video. But overall, very intrigued by this. It's the start of a new series, so hopefully I like it enough to keep it on my shelves, because I've said this again and again. Fairy Loot is one of the only subscriptions I am keeping, but I'm not in love with the book picks. Then we get to some more exciting stuff. One, which is my Waterstones exclusive edition of Rewitched, which is beautiful. Like, there's a little kitty right here. I'm obsessed with this, and like the end papers are beautiful. Just the whole vibe. This is one I'm going to try to read for my 24-hour readathon. I don't know if I'm gonna get to all of it, but this one is one I do have the audiobook for, and it's beautiful. And the last book I completely forgot was coming out, and it did come a tiny bit damaged, which kind of sucks, but alas, is the newest Percy Jackson book. It is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Wrath of the Triple Goddess. This is the UK cover and the Waterstones exclusive sprayed edges, which these are white, and that's kind of like the only thing I don't like about these editions is, like, I feel like they should have color blocked these to be like green or purple or something. It just would have tied the whole thing together a little bit more, but other than that, very happy for a new Percy Jackson book. It is a little bit damaged here, but usually Waterstones doesn't have issues with shipping, so it's like a one-timer. Those are the books in the book haul. And that is going to be the end of the vlog. As I said, it probably wasn't my best vlog, but I swear it's just I need to get back into the beat of vlogging, and I also need to get back into the beat of life. So bear with me, but I hope it was still entertaining. I think there were some fun segments in here, and I just want to say thank you so much for supporting my channel, because another big thing that happened since I've updated you is that I did reach 2K subscribers, which was my yearly goal. And I can't believe it. So thank you to each and every single one of you who comment on my videos, like my videos, have subscribed to my channel. It really means a lot. YouTube is one of the things I do to help my mental health and to keep myself entertained and like enjoy life. And so it's really fun that I get to grow this community with you guys. And once I am in a better mood, we'll celebrate. But for now, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking in my corner, even when I'm not the most fun person. I love each and every single one of you, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye guys, happy reading.